here in the finals. We got a mulligan. This one we get to keep, though. Fourth land. I think we're going to bottom that. Like some more of our... I'd like an actual 2-drop off the top here to get a better turn progression. We have a lot of 2-drops to draw. Like, granted, we're going to need 4 mana for the security at some point, but in my opinion, right now, focusing on drawing 2-drops is more important. Okay, Servant's a really strong card. Okay, got the 2-drop we wanted, which is cool. Obviously not the perfect 2-drop, but I will not complain about getting exactly what I wanted. So I guess if our opponent maybe plays a 4-drop here, we'll have to privileges it. To take away the privilege. Architect, well, geez. That's going to be a problem. Okay, so we got our 4th land. Yeah, privileges doesn't do much against making beast tokens. Alright, let's get in with the Hawk, play the Screecher, and get ready to play a security, I guess. Ooh, geez. How many do they need? 8 at least? Okay. Well, that's a little bit better. I can revoke privileges the first 6/6, and at least they need to build up. Why would you not attack there? That's crazy. Alright, there's still 1 away, but remember, I can just privileges it, so it's not like we're in immediate danger here. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is I'm gonna have to privileges the 6/6. And we're just gonna have to be okay with that, I guess. You know, a thing my opponent can do is actually wait until the end of my turn, which they probably will do. They don't? Okay. Yeah. So that's their plan. Okay. All right. So we can attack with everything, get in for 6. My opponent smashes back, and then with the 6 I take 10. But I can impeccable timing this, and then I can privileges the 6/6. So I think I want to do that. Otherwise, I can trade, let's see, I can trade 6 damage. I can trade 6 damage for 6, 8, 10, or I can trade 3 for 6. 3 for 6 or 6 for 10. I mean, 6 for 10 is technically a better ratio, right? Six for 10, take my opponent to 12, or do I want to keep all these at bay? Because I do want to impeccable timing the Architect. It's only going to get scarier later. But my opponent's also gaining life. It's a little more complicated. All right, let's just swing with these 2. I think the life gain my opponent's got is actually pretty important here. Alright, so my opponent's going to crack the puzzle knot and then get a 6/6. And I'm going to have to take 6. Then I'm going to privileges. And I guess maybe if my opponent has a fight spell for the security, I'll get a chance to impeccable timing the Architect. But we're still going to take a lot of damage. Oh, well, this is kind of nice. I imagine we're going to get a combat trick of some sort. Okay, so timing this guy, and then we'll take 8, we'll take 12. still alive. Not doing great, though. All right, let's puzzle knot first. Also makes our Screecher better. Play the land, play the privileges. And I think I'm actually just going to swing with the Screecher here. I might need the Hawk if my opponent kills the security, so that I can block the Sage. Okay, Sky Skiff. That's not too big of a deal. So we can do squad or we can do angel. Angel wants squad value, but I don't think it matters that much. I think it actually makes more sense to swing with everything here. Well, my opponent can skiff block the Hawk, and they just take 6 in the air. Yeah, I guess that's not great. But my opponent doesn't have a great block for security anyway, so let's actually just swing with Screecher, security, play angel, blink, security, so that we have it on blocks. Okay. So we're gonna, I could actually, no, I think we want the angel. So we're gonna play the angel, we're gonna blink the security. Like, we could do it on the Hawk to get more energy, but I think at this point it makes more sense to make sure we've got enough blockers. Fumigate, geez. Yeah, it's pretty good. So I guess we go squad plus operative. At least we have a decent, we have a good rebuild actually, but oops. Servo this. Well, I guess I didn't have to do servo there, did I? Because I've already got the puzzle knot, but I may have to, well, cracking the puzzle knot's, I guess, a little bit too dangerous now with the skiff. Yeah, patrol. Okay. So we go patrol. And I guess we swing with these two. Okay. So, wonder if I could... There's nothing I could draw. There's no one-drop card in my deck. There actually is no one-drop card in my deck. Okay. So, opponent got us there. Fumigate's obviously a pretty strong spell. So that's going to be a difficult one. But I guess we got to pay attention to how much commitment we're doing to be conscious of that. I could bring in a Fortuitous Find to sort of mitigate or offset the value loss of a Fumigate. It's not a terrible idea. Albeit it's a bit slow. And an opponent kind of came out swinging there. But we also had to mulligan, right? Not that that's a, enormous difference, but it definitely hurts. There's nothing I really want to swap out here, to be honest. Like, any of our flyers or removal spells would have saved us there, so I think we just I guess keep it the same and do it again. We'll play first. Yeah, it's a keep. All the timings. So opponent's running Inspired Charge and Larger Than Life, things we need to be aware of. But going operative, Whirler Maker would be nice. Hopefully we'll get that luxury. Swinging with Death Touchy 3/2s as quickly as possible is really nice. Okay. Not a big deal there. There's a Privileges, so let's just play an operative. This is, like I said, not the best use of mana, but it sets us up better for an attack next turn. Especially if we need to play Privileges or Impeccable Timing. But if we play the Whirler Maker next turn, swinging with 2 3/2 Death Touches is nice. Okay. And a Skiff that they can't currently crew, which is also nice. Very good. All right. So we'll play the Whirler Maker. And get in there. And now, between Privileges and Double Timing, we should be able to just bash. Okay, Ibex, so that'll take our Privileges. Opponent's, I guess, going to be able to trade off it unless we draw a land. Oh. Now I kind of want to do Freighter. So I guess we just offer an operative up for the slaughter here. Okay, Artisan. All right, I guess if you're not planning to block, then attacking makes sense. All right, so I guess we'll Freighter it up and leave up Whirler Maker and Privileges, or Timing, rather. Cultivator, yeah, that card's pretty good. Rather have it as a 3/3. So we can just Privileges that. All right. So let's just Whirler Maker. So with the 6th land, we can Whirler Maker, activate this, attack for 8, which is lethal. Opponent has to chump at least. I can leave up Timing. If my opponent had Inspired Charge, I guess they could kill us on the backswing here. So I think we'll just do the safer play, which is Privileges the Cultivator now. Although, yeah. All right. Let's just not risk Cultivator doing heavy damage to us here. And we're actually going to swing with the Thopter too, because I want to timing that skiff while my opponent... It's just a good opportunity to timing on the skiff, and it's way too tempting for my opponent to pass up here. All right, and getting bodies off the board is just great for us too. So I guess our opponent can fumigate, but we're going to be left with a Whirler-Maker and a Freighter. So fumigate doesn't even get us too badly. Yeah, in fact, it's not that bad at all. Especially given that we just got rid of their vehicle. Okay, Core Prowler. So, can I kill my opponent here? Let me think about this. If I Freighter, this has Trample, 5. I can take care of 3 of the toughness here. So, 2, 3. I think we're just going to... Well, if I offer up the Freighter, then Fumigate gets better. Huh. We can also just go Puzzle Knot. Can also just swing with Operative and Thopter. Yeah, you know what? That actually, I feel like that makes the most sense. So we'll play the Puzzle Knot. Leave up the Whirler-Maker and pass. So we can even block the Prowler in case our opponent's got the Fumigate. Well, let's just nip this in the bud then. All right. Got game 2. Deck played well for us there. So opponent's got Cultivator of Blades. What was the other scary thing we saw in game 1? Oh, Fumigate. So Fumigate and Cultivator are the rares we're dealing with here. I like Cultivator a lot. I was very surprised early on when I took it and people were like, nah, that card's pretty medium. It's like, really? Overrun creature is medium? How Magic has passed me by. I mean, Subtle Strike actually is a way to deal with Cultivator if the opponent actually fabricates and puts out the 1/1s, but it feels like Cultivator most of the time you want to make a 3/3. You want to overrun hard. And actually, our opponents got the combo, don't they? They've got the larger than life Cultivator combo, which is pretty insane. +7/+7 to your whole team. Yeah, that's got to get lethal quickly. Yeah, we're running it back like this. This is a keep. Good hand. We get to go Operative into Puzzle Knot. Or Screecher. Yeah, might even do that. Not sure yet. It's a scary one. Yeah, I think we want to go Screecher. Because that way I might be able to go into Snare Thopter and get the The sweet, sweet synergy. Uh-oh, Architect, huh? Oh, they missed their land drop again. Good to know, good to know. All right, Screecher pass. Really want to rip a land next turn. That Snare Thopter would do a wealth of good for us. Okay. Did not get the land there. So I guess we go Puzzle Knot. Hopefully draw a land. Did not. All right. So I guess we get in with Screecher then. All right. We're going to take this. Okay, so opponent's got the 6/6. And an assistant. All right. Still didn't get the fourth land, so what is the plan? I guess we leave up the timing. Yeah, we're in some trouble now, but it's only because I can't draw lands. Fourth land here would have made a lot of the difference, so we're going to have to leave up impeccable timing, trade our operative for the huge dude, which my opponent didn't make, oddly enough. Now they use it. So it's impeccable timing here. And I can block the 3/5. I think we do that because I can eventually try and chump block the 6/6 or eat it for one turn to privileges it later. Essence Extraction is actually kind of nice. So we're going to take 9 on the backswing, but I'm going to gain 3. And then we can privileges. Okay. All right. All right, so Extraction the Architect. Try to. All right. So we have the privileges now for the 6/6. I'd rather play the Malphus squad, I guess. I guess if our opponent has Inspired Charge, we're probably dead. Well, I don't think they have it then. No play at least. That's good. All right, well, I guess that gives us a chump blocker, but we're dead to larger than life too. We're dead to 2 cards. But I guess we have to do it like this, so let's swing first. Excuse me. Okay, no card draw at least. So still want to land. Got the land, so we can play the squad now. And then we could technically kill our opponent next turn, as long as they don't rip the right thing. So let's go, well, we can do it post-combat, I guess. So let's get in with the Screecher. And then we can kill them next turn with the Snare Thopter. So at the very least, it's going to be a very close game. Yeah, we're not dead. Super close to dead, but I think we win this at 1 life, mind you. Wow. Well, we got the draft, and it doesn't get any closer than that. To be honest, this is one of the more mediocre decks that I've drafted, so there you have it. Mediocrity winning. And then I draft these bomb synergistic decks and go 2-1 or 0-2. So Magic being its finicky self as per usual. But yeah, I mean, this deck had total mediocrity like Prakata Club Security. We had 12 creatures, 13 with the puzzle knot. So just a totally unconventional build with basically maybe 1 bomb if you count Trinketeer. A complete and utter lack of bombs. You know, pretty good removal, but not like 100 hard removal spells. It's like a conclusion and an underhanded design and a privileges for everything. And then some cheap spot removal for everything else. And basically just a bomb-free mediocre victory. So there you have it, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back for more. Thanks a lot. We'll see you soon.